Good morning! Welcome to the first edition of the Lit Newscast. I'm your news anchor, Adam Grassani. Lit News is always bringing you the hottest stories and biggest headlines from all across the nation to the students, staff, and overall citizenship at Montclair State University. So let's jump right in. Starting off, President Donald J. Trump has found a new scapegoat for mass shootings, and that is video games. In wake of the shooting in Florida, Trump said he believes that video games are partially to blame for violence in the real world, claiming the level of violence in video games is shaping young people's minds. Trump held a meeting with multiple representatives from the video game industry last Thursday to discuss these matters. A plan for the meeting has yet to be released. The nightmare is finally over, folks. Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida finally reopened after being closed for 2 weeks. This was the first day back to class following the deadly shooting on February 14th that sent shockwaves across the nation. Students were prepared for quite an emotional day back to class following the loss of 14 students and 3 educators on that tragic Valentine's Day. A New York City helicopter suffered a tragic accident when it crashed into the East River, killing all 5 passengers on board. The accident may have been caused by a passenger bag accidentally hitting the fuel shutoff button. The pilot, Richard Vance, was able to free himself and survive, but the 4 men and 1 woman did not due to being strapped into their seats. 2 victims died at the scene, while the 3 others died at the hospital. Red Hawk baseball is back, folks. The Montclair State University baseball team will play its home opener later today at 3:30 p.m. They will face off against Old Westbury at Yogi Berra Stadium. The team is 8-3 on the season so far going to their home opener. They are returning from the Rust at Central Florida Invitational, where they went 6-1. The debate continues on whether or not the United States should deport pop superstar Justin Bieber. The pop icon is on the hot seat following multiple criminal charges, including drunk driving and drug abuse. Here's videos showing both sides of the debate.
I do not think that Justin Bieber should be deported because he hasn't done anything legally wrong besides a few minor infractions like DUIs, stuff like that.
I do believe Justin Bieber should be deported because he's a jerk and he hasn't really helped anybody or done something to prove that he deserves to stay, and he actually doesn't show attitude that shows that he cares. So we should deport him.
I don't think Justin Bieber should be deported because everyone makes mistakes and he deserves a second chance. Even though what he did, I think is wrong, but I mean, everyone makes mistakes and he should get a second chance for what he has done because he has affected a lot of kids' lives, and one wrongdoing shouldn't be punished in such a way.
I really don't care about Justin Bieber. He's not significant in my life, and I don't care what happens to him, and that's all I have to say.
That is all for this edition of the Lit Newscast. Be sure to tune in next time for more of the hottest news and biggest headlines. Until then, I'm Grassani, and this has been Lit News.